Uh, hi. This is something a little bit special. My buddy Azoth over here wanted to learn how a mage worked, so I threw together a shitty little run for him. And, yeah, it's kind of retarded. But I hope he likes it. I have an NPC lined up for him as well that he has chosen from my fucking dozens of backup characters.
Based entirely off of the name.
Yeah, the Ghost Puncher. Hi, Deli.
Yo.
Yeah, so Azoth here is going to learn how to be a mage. So I threw together a shit run in like 30 seconds for him.
Well, here's first you need a wizard's hat and a cloak.
I have a good suit.
But yeah, alright. So be ready for this fucking abortion. Alright, so beginning, you're meeting at a bar with your employer, who for once is not actually a corporate man. It's just oh, shit, hi, Brett.
What is everyone doing?
I'm doing a shit mini run with Azoth to show him how to become a mage.
Oh, okay.
So I threw together like an hour-long run for him. If you want to listen in on this bullshit, go ahead.
Whatever, man.
Alright.
I'm here.
I should have told people that this was happening so people weren't like, whoa, were we having a session today? Yeah, fuck it.
Well, Austin joined this, and he was like, I'm in the chat, and then I joined.
The peanut gallery is expanding. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna play some Pokemon and lay in bed, to be honest.
Go get comfy, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 minutes of sidetracking later. So Azoth, you're meeting at a bar with your employer, who for once isn't a corporate man. It's just kind of scruffy looking blue collar dad. Blue collar is labor, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, it's a blue collar dad, and he's meeting you with a bar. There's a scruffy looking guy with boxing tape on sitting next to him, who is just downing this big mug of beer. So yeah, I assume take a seat.
Yeah, I guess I'll walk over, sit down next to him.
All right, the guy, the scruffy looking guy, is still down in his beer, so he's not saying a word. But the dad's going to raise his voice a bit, with a little bit of a cough, and he's going to start talking. So I was kind of reaching out, looking for someone who could possibly pick up my daughter. Who, fuck, how do I? He kind of just like his head bows a bit, and he puts his hand to his forehead. And he's kind of just rubbing his forehead, having no idea how to describe this shit. So my daughter got a scholarship to one of the better schools here in the UCAS, and she somehow managed to hide this fact from me, so I was dumping all kinds of money on her, thinking it was for her college tuition. And she took it and kind of, ended up with a weird crowd.
Weird. Weird how?
Ever heard of furries?
Yeah.
She took all the money I gave her and chalked herself full of enough Bioware to become a cat girl. And I think she's indebted with whoever put that in her. Look, whatever money she's got on her is yours. Just bring her back so I can throw her at a doctor or something and hopefully reverse that shit, because I don't want a cat for a daughter. That's kind of gross.
Yeah, she better have a lot on her.
I mean, I gave her 5 years of college tuition before she ran off. Lord knows how much she spent on the Bioware, but the rest is yours. At this point, the guy on the right has finished his beer, and he's going to kind of just put it down and be like, and I am here to, pretty much help you out, because from what I've told, you are a rifleman, right?
Sniper.
Rifleman, same shit.
Sniper.
And this guy, he looks like he just walked out of some old, like the old Trid remake of this thing called Rocky from the 90s. He is a scruffy motherfucker. So, I mean, I've spent some time over in Cheyenne. I've hunted bears with my bare hands. Ha, funny pun, I know. So I should be able to help you out with anything that comes to mind. Although I doubt they're going to have spirits, just a bunch of punk... The fuck did you say? Furries? Whatever. But if they do have some spirits, well, I'm gonna punch them back to the astral realm.
Sounds good. My magic is more for sneaking around than combat, anyway.
Well, I can't cast to save my life, but that's what adept powers are for. At this point, the dad's kind of just going to look over and be like, can you shut up? I'm trying to tell you where you're supposed to go. The kind of just shrugs, calls for another beer. So as far as I'm aware, they're on the other side of town in some piece of shit warehouse. I'm not sure why they're holding her. Probably going to sell her off to pay off the debt she accrued, getting all this stuff put in her. Yeah, just go and pick her up. That's really all I can say. You're probably going to have to fight some people. I don't know how far these people are going with the whole animal thing. For all I know, they're pissing on the side of the building, but I'd really rather not think about what my daughter is up to. So yeah, do you have a ride, or?
1 second, let me check if I gave her a call. Yes.
Yeah, I have a car, like ruffles through a bunch of papers. Yeah, I still bought one this morning. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of just slides you some coordinates, a comlink number, and shoos you on your way. And before you even really get the chance to get up, the boxer guy kind of just springs up and starts going for it.
Going for what?
Going towards the parking lot. He is going to go beat the shit out of some people. Man likes to fight, can you blame him?
Oh, it's good that my bike has 2 seats.
Oh, you gave her a bike? Don't worry, I have a ride. I got a motorcycle of my own. A good old Harley Davidson. I really need to teach myself how to fix these things. Shit breaks out and breaks down like you wouldn't believe. So I'm assuming onto the bikes down the street if you have no further questions.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
This is what happens when I come up with a run in like 20 minutes. My mind just goes to, furries? Sure.
Well, I mean, that's what happened when I just said, hey, you could get a used tail.
Yeah, it's like you can get a used tail, and I think about it, I'm like, furries. This is your fault. It's your fault this run exists, goddammit. So yeah, he's going to pull on his bike. I'm guessing you just want to hop on next to him for the drive? Or, like, drive alongside him, rather?
Yeah, I'll ride my fucking Yamaha no Dachi.
That's a good fucking bike.
Yeah, it took most of this character's money because it cost 28,000, which was more than half of what I gave her.
Yeah, you want to strike up a conversation with fucking Ghost Puncher over here? His street name isn't actually Ghost Puncher, but he's basically Ghost Puncher.
Yeah, so how'd you get hired for this?
I was in town, plain and simple. I am kind of just moving from place to place, I can't really settle down. But simply, my family kind of wants to beat my ass. And by that I mean cut it off, but I digress. So I just do whatever I can get. And I just saw this up on... You know, he actually put signs up for this at the supermarket. Help me find my daughter, call whatever the fuck comlink ID.
He really doesn't know what he's doing, does he?
He really does not know what he's doing. What? Like... I mean, I understand, but if you're going to put up in a supermarket, I think an Evo one would be better, not some fucking Horizon, because who goes to the Horizon supermarket? It's all ads. They have one aisle of food, and it's just vegetarian shit.
Freelancing isn't really my style. I didn't think it was this ghetto normally.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So yeah, you guys arrive. It's an old rundown warehouse. Looked like it was built back in probably the 2010s. And has been decrepit ever since, probably because no one bought it because it was so old and haphazardly built. The outside's solid. Any windows that are broken or boarded over, you can't really peek in, unless you get some good old-fashioned height advantage. It's a downtown area, there's plenty of buildings, plenty of fire escapes you could climb up if you took the time to look. But your guy is just going to stand there on the street and expect you to get up there and do the sneaking for him.
Yeah. Okay. First, let's get into magic straight away. Let's cast stealth, I guess. So how do I do
Alright.
this?
Do you have any specialization for your spellcasting?
No, it's just as it is. It's 7 dice in spellcasting.
7 dice in spellcasting. Alright, what is your magic stat?
3.
So that means the highest force you can do is equivalent to your magic. So you can cast a force 1, 2, or 3 spell, and force pretty much is just how powerful the spell is.
Okay.
Reminder, you can go to force 4 and above, but then...
But you will take physical damage. And it will probably kill you.
Yeah, especially because 9 health.
Yeah, pretty much.
All
So yeah, stealth would be making no noise. So if you're going to cast it, roll your... What force are you going for?
I'll go with force 2. Oh no, force 3.
Force 3? Alright. So roll your spellcasting.
So that's just all 7 dice?
Yep, all 7 dice. Alright, 3 successes. So, to say the least, you're not really making a noise. Now you have to roll for Drain. So, Drain is your force minus 2. So, roll your Drain, and you're trying to beat 1 stun damage.
Force minus 2.
No, just roll your Drain. Force minus 2 is the amount of stun damage you're trying to resist.
Or drain
Okay, so I'm trying to resist 1 stun. Okay, I get it. So I roll 8
Yeah,
dice
you're trying to
and-
resist 1 stun damage, and as long as you get 1 hit on your resist test, you take no stun damage.
By the way,
Okay,
what's your
okay.
tradition? Just out of curiosity.
So what?
What's
Tradition?
your tradition that
I went with Shinto.
dictates how you resist drain?
Yeah.
Fucking Shinto.
Well, she's Japanese.
Oh, alright. So yeah, to say the least, you take no stun damage whatsoever. You gracefully do that magic check. And your little buddy Ghost Puncher's going to clap his hands together and go like, bravo, bravo. It's like you've been casting spells forever.
You know, that kind of takes away the point in this spell.
Well, it's not like they can hear us yet. I hope.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we
shake
go
my
for
head and climb up the fire escape.
I'm a fire escape, alright. You are making a peep, neither is the fire escape you're going up. You can stomp on that thing and it does make a sound. So go up to the top fire escape. You see a couple of things through the windows going up, but no one really turns aside to notice you. Some couples arguing, kids' rooms, some guys watching TV, some people playing video games, the kind of shit you'd expect in an apartment building. Nothing really inherently sketchy. So you make it to the roof without a hitch, and you have a pretty good vantage point, and there's a window that you could probably peer in through. But it's across the street, so you're going to need something to look through.
Let's go with my sniper scope.
Alright, what rifle are you working with here?
Okay. Street gear. Weapon. The Ares Desert Strike.
Oh, that's actually a really fucking good choice. So yeah, scope in. Does it have a vision? Does it have a vision enhancement?
Yeah, this is magnification.
Alright, so just roll your normal perception unless you have vision enhancement on some eyewear or something.
I have 1 on glasses.
1 on the glasses, alright, so roll your perception plus 1.
How do I have such low perception for this fucking sniper roll? What is wrong with me?
Probably because you didn't dump enough points into it.
I mean, I put in 3 points into it.
Hmm.
Dude,
And
how many
well,
3 success,
while you're
3 success, 3 success.
3 successes... Wait, what happened? Wait, what are these 2 things?
What 2 things?
You rolled 8d... Oh, right, that was your drain test above. I'm blanking,
Yeah,
sorry.
the magic and drain.
Oh, yeah, okay, so your 3 successes, well, you see what you can assume is the target. It's someone covered head to toe in black fur, kind of just handcuffed to a table, laying on a couch. There's a couple of men running around. It looks like they're trying to load up a car. There's a couple of drugs on the table, a handful of guns. From what you can see, there's no more than like 4 or 5 of them.
Alright, consult on the comlink, I'll message Ghost Puncher. Yeah, alright,
The Ghost Puncher. I still love that name. And while you're doing that, let me just, there's no need, because as you reach for your comlink, he kind of just walks up the side of the building and goes up there with you. Like, you kind of just reach for your comlink, and you kind of just look down, and he's just walking up the side of the building. And he just jumps the corner onto the roof. And he's like, you weren't trying to message me, were you?
Yeah. Tell you how many are on there?
So, they're in there, I'm guessing, right?
Looks like it. Unless there's a lot of these weirdos.
Well, how many did you see? You did see the person we're supposed to go after, right?
Yeah. There's 5. I think 5 at most.
Alright. You want me to charge in there when you do the support? You do have a good vantage point from up here, right? You can get some of them if need be.
I can get them.
Alright, good enough. And let's... Oh god. This is probably going to go terribly... Watch this be the first shit magic roll I ever get. And it's going to be glorious.
But and he just completely eats shit from the roof. He doesn't get to walk down.
Oh god! He jumps off the roof, and he tries to cast something in the middle of the air, and he gets it off, sure. But he kind of hits an air conditioner on the way down. And he has managed to get himself in a free fall. I should also add, that air conditioner was pretty fucking loud. And through your scope, you see those guys kind of looking around, and he points at the door, and some of them are heading towards it. But he manages to hit the ground with a combat roll and reorient himself with little problem after, hitting an air conditioner. Little message for you. And your comlink buzzes to life with a little message that says style over substance. Smiley face.
I'm gonna message look alive, so I'm coming out.
Alright, so he's going to run over to the door where they're coming out. The door is going to open. And since this is an ambush, they don't really get much of a chance to do this. Let's take a peek at his added powers real quick. Oh, this is going to fuck their day up really bad. Alright, let's roll as unarmed. Oh, fuck. Alright, and the guy gets to resist. Roll 10. 4. 5 successes, so that punch... So the punch that this man is going to receive to the head is doing about 18 damage, so he takes 11? Oh lord!
Wow.
So his fist just this side of this head's man just pops the fuck open. He has fractured the side of this man's head, and he kind of just slides along a wall. He's twitching on the ground, he's still breathing, but God is his day fucked up. And it's at this point that, brain is scrambled, pretty much. And the other guy, yeah, time for the initiative, fun times. Because he has just alerted the entire building by caving a man's fucking head in. That's his initiative. Let's go to the China Goons. If you can't outroll the China Goons...
Oh wait, why did I do it over 4? Oops.
Yeah, you do it the other way.
Well,
Let's
they
see.
have more than me.
Well, you just gotta believe, dude. Oh.
Ooh. Nearly.
Well, first thing is going to be this guy, and there were 2 guards heading towards the door. So he's just going to get a chance to go for another punch. Alright, let's see what this man gets to get away with. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, so that's a 15 damage punch. This next guy will roll his 10d6. Oh! Oh shit. Well, to say the least, this guy's head pops like a fucking grape. He is most certainly actually dead. So that's his first thing. He has 19 initiative left. Next is the 3 men inside. Who are all just going to just fire at him from wherever they are. It's going to be... four separate rolls. So this guy's getting 3 Uzis fired up at once, but he's also outside a door. So one little gymnastics check later, he'll probably be fine. Oh. So he tries to dodge roll out of the door. He doesn't.
Does he dodge roll into the door?
He dodge rolls past it, but he's a little bit slow on the draw. That means 1 Uzi is going to hit with a wonderful 11 damage. 11 damage, 11 damage, 10 damage. Oh no.
Well,
Ghost Puncher fucking dies the movie. Alright, let's see if he can soak these. Alright, so roll 23d. That's an 8 for the first one, so that's 3 damage from the first Uzi, 1 from the second. And the last one he succeeded 7 times, so he takes another 3 damage. So he kind of just clenches his gut a bit, because he has definitely taken some bullets, but he manages to get out of the way. It is now your turn.
alright. So how
It's
does
just the
cool
3 men
shot-
inside. They're all
Cool
scattered
shot is
around the room, but
like
they are all still in the sight of your window vantage point.
So cool shot, I take a -1, alright?
Yes.
Alright. So I'm gonna aim at the head of the guy who just fired the Uzi.
There's 3 different men firing the Uzi at the same
which one
time.
was- Oh, alright.
You can see all 3 of them.
I'll go with a random one of them then. Just at their head.
Alright, go for it. Roll your dice.
So it's -1, right?
Yep, -1.
Alright, so it's 14.
Five successes. What's the damage on the rifle? And the accuracy, too.
13p accuracy. What is that? 7 brackets 9. So I guess 9.
Alright, so...
Oh, I forgot to add 2 for my fucking smart gun again.
Doesn't really matter what the damage you're doing. So, what's he got here?
I guess it'd be 18 damage. Because 13 plus
Alright.
5, right? Or is it 13 plus 4?
13 plus whatever, what your hit's -1. So it's 18 damage?
17 damage.
Okay, 17 damage. Alright, let me just deduct this guy's armor real quick because their heads are unarmored. So he's resisting this with pure body. Oh, his day is fucked. He dead.
So he takes 16.
Yeah. Bullet goes right through the forehead, and you can get the pretty satisfying sight of the back of his head getting blown out all over a wall. At this point, the girl who is handcuffed to the couch just starts screaming bloody fucking murder. To the point where you can hear it from outside the building? Which...
Well, too bad
Yeah,
I can't
she's-
silence her.
I mean, vocal
I
expander.
could. What?
Vocal expander BioWare. You just hear, like, furious cat howls coming from the building. It sounds like a cat just got hit by a fucking truck. Well, and survived.
Well then.
Not a very pleasant sound. Ugh. So, yeah, looping back around to Ghost Puncher. He's going to have to do a little twofer here. Going to have him run on in. To say that, seems like getting shot didn't really take much out of him, because he gets up and just takes off right into the building. And he is going to... oh! Get a running right hook right into one of the guys. Oh! Let's see what his soak is. 3? Yeah... He kind of just takes the guy's head right off his shoulder, to the point where his body doesn't really have time to even react. So it kind of just does that anime thing of their head is gone, but the body kind of just stands there for a minute before just tumbling over. He just punched this fucker's head off, holy shit.
It's like a Metal Gear Rising reaction.
Pretty much, yeah. Looping back around to the one remaining guy who is pretty clearly scared for his life, and he's going to drop his gun, and he's going to kneel and put his hands behind his head. He has surrendered.
Okay, it's my turn.
So yeah. I mean, are you going to put him down? He's surrendered.
Yeah.
Okay, well, take your shot.
Alright. Again to the head. And this time I'll actually use the smart gun system.
Yeah, no, he's not beating that. He's fucking dead. He's gone. I just want to, like, give you a little buzz and be like, well, he surrendered, but less trouble for the police, I guess. So he kind of just takes the woman who is... she's just kind of squirming there, and she's trying to actively get away from him, but she's handcuffed to the table, so she can't get too far. He was going to fish around in his pocket and just slap her across the face with what looks like a sheet of paper, and she's going to start to just... what's the word? Going to kind of sink into the couch, clearly asleep. He's going to, said he was saying, like, hey, do you know how to undo handcuffs? Because I would punch this open, but I'm afraid to break her wrist.
Not at all.
No. What was that? No. Sound like you bit off the tip of your... Sound like you bit the... Sound like you bit the tip of your tongue, dude.
I mean, I didn't at all. Like, my tongue just didn't move.
He kind of fished around in his bag and he's like, oh shit, I have lockpick, sorry. Never mind.
I mean, also one of these guys probably has the key, if you wanted to look.
He sticks his lockpicks in there and he kind of just, like, takes out and throws it over. It's like, I think I just broke the lock anyways. It's in this way that he kind of just goes, fuck it, and pulls out his gun. And points it right at the little chain attaching her. I swear, if he somehow manages to fail this as well, okay.
If you
Just
fail,
shoots
just
the
let
lock.
fucking ricochet and kill her.
Pretty much. Bullet goes right through the chain, shattering it, going into the floor. He kind of picks her up, hoists her over his shoulder. And it's at this point that you kind of see down the street and there's some police coming.
Alright. Let's fucking... Okay, so let's press the button to power to take apart my rifle, because it's got easy breakdown powered.
Alright.
And,
So you want to do some mystical, magical bullshit to stop your friend from getting shot the fuck up?
I think all of my spells affect me and no one else.
I think you can cast invisibility on, like, other people. I think.
Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna... Let's just say you can then, I guess.
Let me
let me
scroll up
scroll
and
up
check, actually, because I know it says in the spell descriptions.
Oh, yeah, it's line of sight.
Yeah, so go for it.
Yeah.
Roll your magic, and I'm guessing Force 3, considering the situation.
Force 3. So...
And you can also double up and cast Hush on him as well, because, well, he's kind of going to have to book it, because police.
Alright, let's do both of those at Force 3, so 76. Okay, so this is the spells for both of them. Invisibility, then Hush.
Alright, and Invisibility, they both have the same drain. So
Okay.
just roll your drain. So just roll your drain thing twice. Woodsy boy casting, you taking no stun whatsoever. And he kind of just dissolves a bit, but you can see him because, well, you're the one who cast the spell. He's not making any noise despite sprinting down the street through police traffic.
Right. And for me, I'm going to cast Makeover over myself, changing my character's hair to black instead of a fucking albino white, and his eyes to look more normal.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, so that is... I think... Let's do that also at Force 3.
Alright. What's the... Hold on, I'm gonna go check the drain on it real quick.
That is Force -3, I think.
Force -3, well... You don't even need to roll for that one.
I think it's Force -3 anyway, let me check. Yeah, it is.
Yep, you don't even need to roll drain, you just cast it without a problem.
There we go.
3 successes,
With that, it's just like the hits is how close it is to what I imagine. I think is what the...
Alright, so 3 hits, I'm gonna say... Your hair turns a bit of like mid-40s grayish color, but your eye color is spot on. So you kind of just look like a woman with prematurely graying hair.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, in the world of Shadowrun, stress can fuck up your hair, so not too out of the ordinary.
And so putting this unpowered rifle in my bag, I'm gonna climb down the fire escape and
Alright.
start to walk away.
Policeman's going to approach and going to put his hand and be like, hey, lady, this is a crime scene. What are you doing here?
I live close by. I was just on my way out. Gotta go out.
Where are you parked? We're kind of going to need to see you out of here, in that case.
Right. Did I park right outside the fucking warehouse like an idiot? Or?
I assumed like on the street by the building you climbed up.
Yeah, I was just saying, it's right here.
Where are there 2 bikes?
Only one of them's mine. Don't know, I have 2.
Alright, fair enough. Kind of just whistles, and a guy kind of just waves you through, gives you your free pass on the bike. And the other guy, being a raging tard, is kind of just going to lay her across the back, throw a little bungee cord over her. So the cops kind of has a chance to see this levitating bungee cord that he's tying this girl to the bike with. And the cop kind of squints, it's dark out, but it's in a lamp and like underneath a street light. So he's kind of like just squinting at it and he's slowly approaching. And without much of a pause, he's going to hop onto his bike. And all this poor cop is going to see is this bike whir to life and tear down the street right past you.
Alright.
So he's starting to make calls. They're waving at you to come back around. They're saying, "Hey, are you all right? Come here."
Let's just keep going.
Kind of just like shrugs his shoulders and goes back to investigate.
And then, like, once I'm out of sight, just back to normal appearance. And
Yeah. So you're going to get a little message from your friend. At this point, the magic's starting to wear off, hush, invisibility, all that. So there's still a cat girl tied to the back of a motorcycle driving down public streets. He does not seem to give a single fuck about this situation. He's going to pull up alongside and be like, hey, I was a bit too busy with my drinks to actually get his comlink ID. Can you send him a message for us to a pickup point?
First things first, how much has she got on her?
Shit, hold on. Kind of just going to, like, just stuff his hand right into her pockets, like her pockets are empty, but something my ex-girlfriend liked to do. Going to just, like, weasel his hand just right into a rack and fish out a wallet. Or, like, kind of like a card holder, really. He's going to open it up and pop it, and he's like, oh, shit. This thing's got 200,000 credits on it.
50-50 good
This
for
was-
you?
No, you can keep it. I don't give a shit. I already got my rent paid.
I'll take her wallet.
If furries have this much money, I might as well become one myself. Holy shit.
I feel like you need that much money to become one.
Well, then I could just rob them.
Oh.
Robbing furries, the ghost puncher, the robber of furries.
Certainly one way to make a reputation, I guess.
Well, they already call me the ghost puncher.
Alright, and so yeah, I'll message the dad.
He responds, and you're immediately saying, holy shit, you actually saved her. I'm assuming that whole mess down in the warehouse district was your doing?
That's where she was.
Alright, and it's at this point that the patch that he slapped her with is going to start to wear off.
Mm.
And you're going probably like a good 40-50 miles per hour. And
Yeah,
she kind of just cuts right through the bungee cord.
What?
She kind of
she
cuts
gonna
through the
fucking-
bungee cord
Damn
and
it,
just
yeah,
rolls off the car and eats shit down the street.
Alright, time to turn. Okay. Let me cast Incubus Shroud then, real quick, because this is going to be part of my plan to get her to calm the fuck down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're starting to see how useful magic can be.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me cast every single spell I have.
Yeah, dude, magic is the fucking best.
Oh, let me look at Incubus Shroud for its fucking drain so I can decide. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Force free.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, force free, fuck it. Force free Incubus Shroud.
What do I want to call this? Azoth's Furry Adventure?
Oh, I failed.
Well, the spell goes off, and... Well, as you approach her, through her eyes, I'm going to assume that the optimal version would have been like a 7-foot-tall dog man with his dick out. But what you approach her as is like...
It's your character.
Yeah.
What does she find hot?
What she kind of looks up to you, and she kind of squints, and she's just like, what the fuck? I'm not into bees.
I
What
guess
the
this didn't
fuck?
work then.
And it very quickly sinks in that to her, you have the appearance of like a giant anthropomorphic bee.
Oh, do I start to roll drain, right?
You still have to roll your drain, yeah.
That needs 2 hits. Okay, sweet. I got.
Yeah, you take no drain whatsoever, and she's kind of just like, fuck it, or you know one of my friends, right? I got kidnapped by this fuck on a motorcycle down the street. Help?
Sure, yeah, I'll take you. I'll take you somewhere safe.
Alright. So at this point, Ghost Puncher is going to be doing a bit of a U-turn, and he's coming back down the street.
Hmm. Let's cast invisibility on him and his bike.
Alright, do your invisibility.
Okay, so that's 2 casts again, right?
Hmm.
For him and his bike.
Well, no, I think it's an area spell. So, depending on how good the one roll is.
Alright.
2, yeah, it's not really a big bike. Frankly, it's kind of a piece of shit. So, he becomes invisible, but he doesn't know this immediately, but he can tell by the fact that he's in the puddles on the street that he's no longer appearing, that he's visible, so he turns right back around and starts heading back. And it sends you a message saying, I think before... Nice.
What's wrong with it?
You're not spacing out the 8 in the roll?
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah. He's like, he said he was saying, I think before you got cut off by the fact that this woman fell off the car, I believe he said just meet at his apartment at so-and-so location.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll drive her there.
Yeah, he just says, yeah, I'll just go ahead and pick up my pay. You do that. So he goes off. I'm guessing you just load her onto your Yamaha and go off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ. The mental image of, like, an albino woman driving with a furry.
Yeah, but keep in mind, because of the fail, everyone sees the least appealing version of what they...
Oh, God.
and a furry.
Oh,
So
this is
they just see
amazing.
2 clones driving down the street.
Holy fucking shit. Anyways, right. So I gotta pull up to the apartment building, and there is a guard at the front who kind of just, like, narrows his eyes. And he kind of just puts his newspaper down. And he's like, look, lady, we don't have fucking... the buffet closed, like, 3 hours ago. Get the fuck out. And he's, like, visibly disgusted, but trying to keep a straight face. Seriously, like,
I know my employees.
fuck.
I know my
You look
employees,
like you're
man.
about to fall through the floor, you fucking fat ass. Get out.
I know my employer's name, right?
No, he's just a desk guard.
I'm dropping her off. I'm on my way out right after this.
Yeah, you sure you can make it up the stairs?
Yeah.
And he kind of just, like, waves his hand and calls down the elevator for you. Elevator comes down, your buddy walks out, and he kind of just, like, looks at you, and he looks like he's about to throw up. But he's just going to do a, I believe he has a sensing, since he has astral perception. Wait, what the fuck? I guess he doesn't have a sensing? Oh no, there it is. But he's going to try to blink in and look through the astral, and he's like, oh, fuck, and he kind of just, like, swallows the vomit, and just walks out giving you a thumbs up, holding back tears. And he's out and about. He's off.
Right. Time for me to fucking leave and cancel that stuff.
So yeah, you get the elevator and you just deactivate the incubus shroud.
Yeah.
The woman's going to see the disgusting bee woman form melt off of you, and she's going to start, like, clawing at the elevator door and just screaming for help.
Let's cast stealth on her then. Make her
Stealth on her? That makes her... Oh, right, that makes her quiet. Alright, go for it.
Yeah.
Magic is very, very useful.
Dude, I really like not having limited casts.
Oh, yeah. The only limit is your stun.
Oh yeah,
You'd
that
always
was
just
also,
like
yeah, force free.
you always just like punch her in the back of the head. Honestly,
I mean, I could
just keep
but
punching
my
her until
character
she
has
falls
one-
asleep.
My character has 1 strength.
Oh, what's their unarmed?
6.
Oh, I mean, if you punched her for long enough.
Yeah, but I've just made her quiet, so it's fine.
All right. Yeah, she's banging on the door, but she's making no noise.
I think she still makes noise vocally, maybe, but like anything she's doing doesn't make any noise.
All right, so she's just yelling for help pretty loudly, and eventually that just trails off into like the pained yowls of a cat. If you start beating her over the head with like one of your weapons, I'll give you some increased stun damage. What weapons do you have on you?
Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to roll drain. Let's do that real quick first.
Ugh. Yeah, you're good.
Gear, weapons. I have an Ares Predator and an Ares Desert Strike.
I mean, I'm assuming the Ares Predator hasn't been dismantled.
Yeah, nah. But I can also explode it.
If you want to just keep rolling on arm to pistol whip her into unconscious, I'll let you.
Alright, let's do that.
Roll your unarmed.
Small reminder: -1 penalty for every successive attempt.
Every success of what?
Attempt.
Oh, right. One time, alright, what's the unarmed damage you have? I'm assuming you're just whacking her on the head, right?
Yeah. My unarmed is 1S.
No, I mean, oh, your unarmed attack is 1S?
Yeah.
Alright, so she's gonna roll 5d6.
Is half strength stun. Unless you've got something that makes it physical or increases it.
I'm
No.
just adding a damage bonus because she's pistol whipping her. So I'm gonna add 3 stun to that, so she takes 1 stun damage. And she's like, the yelling's getting more intense, and she is clawing at that elevator door.
After that, let's go with some intimidation. Shut up, I'm taking you to your dad. If you don't shut up, I'll just end this now. I've already got paid.
Alright, roll your intimidation. Wait, is that a glitch? That's a glitch. So, what's a glitch on intimidation? I'm gonna say, like, your voice cracks or something. I'm gonna have her roll her judge intention. She sees right through your bullshit and starts banging even fucking harder.
I mean, even if she's banging harder, it still makes no noise.
She doesn't seem to compute this fact.
What other spells do I have? I mean, I could Monobolt and kill her, but that would be really dumb.
I'm gonna say you can use the barrel of your rifle as an improvised club.
Alright, yeah, fuck it, let's do that. So is that 5d6 this time for unarmed?
Roll your clubs.
Clubs. That's probably also just 66, yep. Because it's defaulting.
This poor girl. 1 success, alright, so I'm gonna say that's 5 stun damage because you're beating her with a sniper rifle gun barrel. So there's a pretty sharp crack and her meowling stops for a minute. But after a while she kinda just regains herself and starts a little bit more sluggishly banging on the door again. You're on a long elevator ride, buddy. You have time, you can keep whacking her.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, one more.
Alright, 5d6.
It's gonna be great when I glitch.
Crack her head open. That's 2, that's 6 stun damage.
I hope I don't, fucking death overflow.
No, you're doing stun. So she soaks 3. So that's still another 3 stun damage. She's kind of just like pawing at the door at this point. You want to give her one more?
No, I'll leave her now.
Like, she's way too fucked up and sluggish to do anything.
Yeah.
So eventually the thing finally dings. Door slide open, he kind of just like falls flat outside, and she's trying to get up, but she can't really do it.
Boy, I wish I had strength so I could drag her to where I'm supposed to go.
I mean, she's a cat, she probably weighs like 80
I mean,
pounds.
she's a person, she's a cat girl.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking a cat that weighed 80 pounds, Jesus, what is it, a lion?
I mean, I guess roll your strength and we'll see what happens.
It's gonna be great when I fucking roll a 1 and break my arms. Fail.
You can't even get her off the ground. You should have called your friend.
Can I? I mean, am I just supposed to like walk across somewhere and go like, here you go?
Like, yeah, you're supposed to he's supposed to just meet you at the door and take her in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna text him now, be like, she's kind of fucked up. Can I just hurt her?
And
you're
like,
you're gonna need to pick
a
her up.
few seconds after you said that mess, he kind of just throws the door open, starts sprinting down the hall, and just pulls her up over the shoulder and just throws you a bunch of bills and runs away.
Alright, I'm gonna pick those up and make over and leave.
It's like he threw you like 10,000 new yen in bills.
Sick. So his character has 210,000.
Good shit. You just ripped off a bunch of people. So yeah, cast your makeover and make your escape.
Oh, 1 sec, I forgot that. Okay. So I think because I don't take force damage with this at all.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Well, yeah, because it's force -3, and I can only cast it force 3 without hurting myself.
Incorrect.
Pretty much.
The drain can never be below 1.
Oh, really? Fuck it. Well, at least now I know.
Oh, alright, so should I just roll drain as well?
Yeah, roll drain, I guess. Yeah, you're fucking good. Whatever. Literally nothing.
So yeah, back to like greyish hair.
Yeah, grayish hair, eyes are what you wanted. Security officer pays you no mind, assuming you're just some kind of visitor that got in while the other guard was working, and off you go, free to do whatever the fuck. So yeah, that's how you magic.
There we go. I feel like this mage would actually be way more fun to play than the medic one. Now that I'm thinking about it.
So yeah, this is the utility of a mage. And also what happens when I try to come up with a run in 20 minutes.
I know, it's still fun.
I was dying.
Anthropomorphic bee, man.
Oh, I accidentally gave them 210,000 karma instead of
Every fucking time, Azoth, I swear to God.
Every time.
Alright, fun times all around.
I can't even delete expenses. Fucking 210,000 karma, Jesus. It's
yeah, you might want to fix that.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to cut the recording.